You may remember us reporting a couple weeks ago the remains of Bob Campbell's home, a retired veteran and volunteer firefighter.
And as we've reported, he wasn't alone, sadly. Now, Hannah Hoobyar is sharing her story about losing her home to the Davis fire. Also a very active member in our community. A lot of people in Carson City were posting about her as well. And she is now in need of the community's help. Michaela Hardy joins us live from her home in Washoe Valley. Michaela, I know you spoke with her. What has this whole ordeal been like for her family?
Yeah, well, Kristen, being on multiple evacuation orders in the past during their time living here, Hoobyar and her family said that they were not concerned at first when the fire first broke out. But that quickly changed, of course, after seeing how fast the fire spread just 15 minutes after it started.
We can say that we didn't think it was going to affect us, but I think we all knew in the back of our head it was spreading so fast. I mean, by the time we left, our property was on fire by the time we left. We didn't have much notice.
Hoobyar says no evacuation orders were put in place yet by the time they left their house, with only the shirts on their backs. Later that night, she found out they lost their home through a social media post showing their house burning down. However, she still appreciates all the efforts first responders put into the fire, knowing there was nothing that they could do to save her home. And luckily, everyone did make it out safely. They spent the next 3 weeks hotel hopping until they managed to find a rental home. Hoobyar is known for being a community leader on multiple projects, including Yoga for Kids and a disaster education organization called Project Bear Hugs. She says the community support has been amazing so far, but her and her family are still in need of help.
After about 2 weeks of a disaster, this is why we started Project Bear Hugs, is because once it's no longer in the news cycle, there's this deafening silence that happens.
And you can donate to the family's GoFundMe page through the link in our website at 2news.com. Covering the story live, Michaela Hardy, 2 News, Nevada.